What old video games do you still play regularly? I play through the Baldur's Gate series every year or two. It's still my favorite series of all time. Was looking for this. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were some of my earliest exposures to the medieval fantasy genre, and rose-tinted glasses be damned, they still hold up. John Ionicus is among the best villains in gaming. I just got the whole collection of those given to me from my granddad, haven't played them yet though. The Simpsons hit and run. I'm soaring like a candy wrapper in an updraft. I'm 25 years old and still ain't beat this game lol. Rollercoaster Tycoon. The OG 1999 one. It stands up really well gameplay wise. Also RCT2 with the open RCT2 mod. But the original has never lost its fun charm. The original is still the best. Also, it's some sort of time warp, and you have no idea how long you played until you're done. Smash Bros. Melee. Online has matchmaking using Slippy. And Project M, Project Plus is still very active. Mario Kart Double Dash, mainly for its 8-player LAN mode, check comments for how to set up on PC. And Melee recently got online net play with rollback net code. You can play people online with unbelievable smoothness and responsiveness. For free. Visit slippy.gg for more info. Melee said I had to scroll so low to see this. The secret of Monkey Island: I've spoken with apes more polite than you. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Just replayed The Curse. Great writing, fun gameplay. Loved those point-and-click adventures. Diablo 2. Stay a while and listen. Path of Diablo is my go-to. Minor tweaks, bigger inventory and stash, balance changes, mostly a great community, and more. New ladder just started 2 weeks ago, come and try it out. Until recently Age of Empires 2, only reason I stopped was because I switched to Definitive Edition when it came out. Oh man, Age of Mythology was my shit. O2 is amazing and it still has a great community. It is also very toxic free, almost. Wii Sports Resort Edit, it makes me super happy to see this many people still play Wii Sports Resort once in a while. My friends and I got so much mileage out of this one. We love it. Still regularly play Island Flyover and Dogfight. I wish they would bring it all to the Switch. The Sims 2. Everything about it is perfect to me. The music especially. It has a goofiness and warmth we don't see much these days. And the modding community is quite active too. Sims 2 is my favorite game ever. I feel like the newer games are lacking some of the humor and whimsy of Sims 1 and 2. Morrowind. That OST though I'm slowly playing through Oblivion for the first time, it's good. I may get Morrowind if I finish it. My friend always gets the N64 out on his birthday. We play GoldenEye, Bomberman 64 and sometimes Mario Kart. Does once a year count as regularly? Oh. And every now and then I'll dig out mine and play Pokemon Snap. I've always felt this was a massively underloved game. I bet it'd be amazing with modern graphics and game engines. Maybe they could even have a course creator mode where people could submit their own routes. They are making Pokemon Snap 2 atmospheres apparently. I have a real nostalgia for Bomberman 64. That game was so fun with 4 people. Maybe my favorite 64 multiplayer game. Anyone can pick it up regardless of skill and still have a chance. And if they're not doing so well, they can still jump on your head to control you. Fantastic multiplayer game. Battlefront 2 Original. Watch those wrist rockets. The Confederacy is in control of another command post. 007, Nightfire. Oh man, my buddies and I used to play the multiplayer all night. Setting all the bots as Yakuza and laughing our asses off when they would get stuck running into a wall. I would fucking kill for Nightfire to get remade and have matchmaking. San Andreas, I sometimes love to play it and drive around the city and cry for the old days. Isn't it funny how every time you start a new game, when CJ is coming back to the hood to start the main story, you the player are also coming back to the hood. The old alleyways and shortcuts. The old Cluck and Bell you threw up in. The old park where the drive-by happened. The graphics will get old, but the story never will. Was hoping someone else would say San Andreas. My favorite GTA game for sure. Smile holds a lot of nostalgia for me. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. RuneScape. I got back into like 2 years ago when I heard they released it on mobile, and now I'm 3,200 hours deep and have 7 skill gapes. And I can't remember the last time I played a video game that wasn't OSRS. Honestly, I thought this answer was gonna be at the top of the thread. Super Mario 64. Now I have the castle music stuck in my head. Quake Doom StarCraft. I just got the OG Doom for my Switch a few days ago and played a bit with my sister. It's a nice walk down memory lane. It's so awesome how StarCraft, a 20-year game, it's increasing its player and viewer base on these times. What an awesome game, the goat of esports. Space Pinball on Windows. Where can I get that game? I used to play it on XP, but I haven't been able to find it for years. KOTOR. It's on iOS now, so you can play mobile. Still the 2 best Star Wars games of all time. Does KOTOR run smooth on mobile? Portal. Hell yeah man, the Portal games are so replayable, especially the first one. I could beat Portal 1 1,000 times and not get bored of it. The original Fable Hero, your health is low. Do you have any potions, or food? I fucking love the voice acting. You just gonna stand there like a lemon? Chicken chaser, what's that mean? Oh, and my brothers and I played it when we were kids and didn't understand why our wife wanted to pop into bed so badly. Lamau. Little Big Planet. That game is so nostalgic. I recommend those who haven't played it to definitely do so. Oh, and Rayman. That game is incredibly fun. Little Big Planet on aesthetic alone is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. The platforming just elevates it. And the community content is fucking godlike. GTA Vice City. Fucking classic. The best GTA game with the best soundtrack. We are further away in time from the date of Vice City's release than Vice City was from the date of its story. Crash Bandicoot. The original trilogy is great as a whole, but Warped is a true masterpiece. Also, I believe that Crash Team Racing was better and more innovative in its time than Mario Kart. And Jak and Daxter. Fallout NV, feels like I always find something new. Man, I still play this one regularly. I feel like it was never followed by a Fallout that was worth putting time into the way NV was. I feel the same way about Fallout 3. I had to know how things would play out if I chose to side with Megaton or not. And then whether to side with Tenpenny or the ghouls, etc. I probably have played the game maybe 4 or 5 times, which is a lot for me. All the Zelda games, Final Fantasy Tactics, favorite all-time game, Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2-1 is my preferred split screen with friends, various other SNES games. Edit. Okay, you all convinced me to replay Tactics. I'm gonna try streaming it too, not really my jam, but why not? I always say that Battlefront 2 was the best game I've ever played. As a kid back then, 100 vs 100 all-out total war in the Star Wars universe was everything I had ever dreamed of. I love FFD as well. Any games you can recommend related to that? Command & Conquer Red Alert 2. Lol, I still play Yuri's Revenge like once a week. Pretty sure there's still an online community, but I usually just play skirmish. Perfect Dark. Well, I'm about due for another playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy. Yes. 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 I got to do it again. I haven't done every romance yet, and I didn't have the mental strength to go full Paragon in all 3 games. Maybe wait and see if that remaster happens in the fall as rumored. I definitely want to play it. Assassin's Creed 2, I love everything about it. It could also be Halo Reach for me. Ratchet and Clank. It's hard to believe that it's almost 20 years old now. Minesweeper Classic. It's a shame it's not a default game on Windows anymore. I used to play it on the school computers. Age of Empires 2, Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. Fuck, I'm so sad that I had to scroll so far to see a Rollercoaster Tycoon game mentioned. Opened 2 for life. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.